name is Kuchel, and like many of you, I'm a digital nomad on a mission to visit all 196 countries in the world. As you already learned, some like to call me the king of digital nomad. Some just call me this short, cocky, and arrogant guy. I'm good with either, so feel comfortable. I'm 42 years old, which probably makes me one of the oldest people in this room. I've been a digital nomad for 10 years now. All my belongings, everything I own, fits into 11 kilograms of a carry-on that I travel with around the world. I somehow managed to sneak in 2 academic degrees, which I completely don't use. I'm not sure why I spent my time and money on it, but I have it, and my mom is very proud. She asked me to put it on the slides. And I'm very fortunate to visit 107 countries so far on this amazing journey. I'm an entrepreneur, a public speaker, influencer, some other buzzwords, but everything I do has to do with the digital nomad lifestyle, remote work, and financial freedom. This is what I stand for. I founded 3 communities, but I take a lot of pride in one particular one, Digital Nomads Israel, a 46,000 friends and members community, which went above and way beyond the boundaries of the internet. You'll meet many of my friends here this week, and toda rabba chaברים שאתם פה, I love you. But let's take a break, 10 seconds break from speaking about me. Let's talk about us, digital nomads, living the dream. Who's here a digital nomad? Raise your hands. That's a lot of hands, that's great. It's great, it makes me really happy because I know that I'm not the only one who got scammed. You see, I got scammed into this lifestyle, and I'm not talking about those online courses that promise to teach you how to make online courses so you can sell to other people online courses on how to make online courses. But just in case there is a referral code for you here, sneaking in some business, you probably can't buy anything with it. I'm talking about my boss who told me, Dean, 10 years ago, you can work from home. Go for it, do it. And I did. I had a really nice setup. Desktop, beautiful view from the window. I bought an extra monitor, bought some lights and a mic so I'll sound crisp on Zoom. I even had a setup for these very urgent calls. Work from home. It's a freaking boring. So no one wants to work from home, believe me. Like, I had no friends. Not that I had not to win, but it was worse. So I spoke with my boss and said, you know what, Dean? Work remote. You can work remotely, go enjoy. You don't need to stay home. And I did. I went to New Zealand and sent emails from there. I went to the Maldives and I spent all day sitting on the balcony on my computer, amazing view. No, sorry, I'm lying to you. I didn't do that. I went to Santorini first to celebrate life. And then I took a hot air balloon ride in Cappadocia in Turkey and dinner with friends in Zagreb, in Croatia, in Dubrovnik actually. I took my nephew to London because he didn't understand what his uncle was doing with his life. I climbed the 732 steps of El Peñol in Colombia. I watched sunrise in the background of beautiful temples in Cambodia. I swam in Thailand, watched Formula One race in Abu Dhabi, enjoyed the nightlife of Kuala Lumpur. I prayed in an amazing temple in Bali and was wowed by a mosque in Brunei. I read a book in a crazy library in South Korea, snowboarded in the Swiss Alps, celebrated my birthday with friends in California, only to be right on time for a fireworks show in Portugal. I had delicious wines in South Africa. I was at a music concert in Paris, France, and I celebrated life again in Mykonos. And then I spoke to my boss, and he said, Dean, you don't work remotely. You remotely work. And I lost my job. So I said, fuck you, Dean. You want to live the dream, right? You need to work and travel. You need to learn to combine the two. Because this is how you get to see the world, meet people, and have your career, build your career. So I set on this journey of work and travel. I started my own business. I worked in New Zealand. I wrote some emails in the Maldives, spent days sitting here. I took Zoom calls from Saudi Arabia, from Switzerland, and from the airplane. I worked on rooftops, literally rooftops. This is in Guatemala. I did some Excel from the middle of the ocean next to Galapagos. Work and travel, that was living the dream. Who here loves to work and travel? Who here wants to work and travel? Guys, this is a fraud. Who the fuck wants to work and travel? Can someone get on stage explain to me why they want to work and travel? I don't want to work. I just want to travel. The only fun part in this digital nomad scam is the travel. And this experience taught me that what I really want to do, what I really want to have, is freedom. And I set on a journey to become free, to become location independent, to have an open and free mindset, and to become financially free. So I continued on my journey with these ideas in mind, and they taught me valuable lessons that I want to share with you today. And the first lesson is one that the universe taught me, and literally the universe, but it was not learned in the beautiful beaches of Hawaii or the peak mountains in Japan. It's not a lesson from the deserts of Saudi Arabia or the far islands of Samoa. This lesson I learned on Mars. And when people ask me, Dean, why didn't you make last year in Advanced Nomad Fest? I tried to explain to them, but they don't believe me. I was in Mars last year, June 23rd, but unfortunately I locked myself outside of my sleeping pod on the first day. I had no Wi-Fi, nobody to spend time with, a little bit of shopska salad that I have left from the year before. And that's when I understood life, very valuable life lesson. Travel solo, not alone. In this journey to visit all 196 countries of the world, I don't do it for the places. I do it for the girls. And I'm allowed to say this joke because my girlfriend left Bansko yesterday. No, but not really the girls. I mean, also, but the people. The people I've met throughout this journey made this journey so amazing, so memorable. This is why I laugh, this is why I cry, this is why I feel happy and sad, cold and hot. It's all thanks to the people. I met people from different countries and stories. They opened their hearts, they opened their homes. They shared their story and listened to mine. I met people from different cultures, people with different beliefs, people with different stories. I met my community, my family, my tribe, my friends of Nomad Base, you, my dears of Digital Nomads Fest, and of course, my people. Let my people work remote, as I say. Digital Nomads Israel. Travel solo, not alone. Lesson number one. Lesson number two is also a good lesson. And this is actually a lesson I learned through the people I met on this journey. I learned that I am wrong. This journey humbled me. It made me question everything I know. Every fact turned to be maybe an opinion. Everything I thought was wrong, I found out to be right. Everything I thought was right, I found to be left. Black is white, green is red. I also found out I'm colorblind. True story. It changed how I see the world. It made me understand that there is no one way to live this life. There are actually 8 billion ways to do life. To use this time here and to make the best out of it. It was a very humble experience, and every day, in every conversation I had, I remind myself that I'm probably wrong. And the best news is that you are too. We are all wrong. Lesson number 3, probably some of you heard it, and when I heard it first, I didn't believe it. So money can buy happiness. Of course it can. Have you heard this sentence before? Money can buy happiness. Do you agree with me that money can buy happiness? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bullshit. Of course money can buy happiness. I mean, you pay 200 euros to be here, and I make you happy. Money can buy you time and freedom and good health. So you can spend time with your favorite people. Money might not make you happier, the money itself, but it can definitely support in this journey and allow you the time and space and the freedom that you need. We live in a capitalist world. You can't ignore it. Unless you decide to live in Barcelona, €100 a month in the mountains, beautiful, but money can definitely buy you happiness. And this is why I decided to go on my own journey to start a fire, my own fire. Financial independence, retire early. The concept of saving aggressively for a number of years so you can create enough passive income to support you for the rest of your life. I started this journey 10 years ago, and it took me 8 years to achieve financial independence. I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a billionaire. I have just enough to sustain the lifestyle that I want to have for myself, and it is very possible. This week we will have a number of talks about this concept. I highly recommend you attend. And two major concepts that helped me to achieve this financial freedom were short-term pain for the long-term gain. For the first 5 years of my journey, I stayed in hostels. At age 37, I still stayed in a shared room with 7 or 15 other people. Instead of paying 20, 30, 40, 50 euros a night, I paid 8. And all this money that I saved, I took to build my dream villa in Bangor. No. To put saving, to create assets. But I understood all the time that I give up on restaurants, I take the bus instead of the taxi, I extend the taxi instead of a flight. I give up maybe a good restaurant or a show or a trip for the long-term gain. It's very simple. It's not magic, it just works. The second lesson is your network is your net worth. This concept of the people you surround yourself with will have an immense effect on your success. And it doesn't matter what you see success in, right? Surround yourself with the best people. And this is why I like Digital Nomads, because I find hundreds of like-minded people that aspire for the same ideas of freedom, remote work, world travel. So make sure that you spend your time with the right people. Don't be shy of pushing away those who doesn't bring value, doesn't help you, doesn't support you in your journey, put you down, and get those who want to fly to space together with you. YOLO, I think I'm in time. What does YOLO stand for? You only live once. Did you ever take the time to think about it? It's not YOLO, it's YOLO. You only die once. We only die once. But we live every day and every minute and every second. We breathe, we feel, we exist. We live million times over, and we really need to make the very best out of it. And it doesn't matter what your dream is, the best time to pursue it is right now. Like literally right now. I mean, if you know in your heart what you want to achieve, what is the dream that you're pursuing, don't waste your time listening to me here this morning. Take your stuff, come give me a hug, and go to your 4-leaf clover room to work on your dream. Really, like, I meet too many people waiting for something to happen. Waiting for the stock, to time the stock market, the real estate market, the job market, the Tinder profile. Stop waiting. Go pursue your dreams. This is absolutely the best time to do it. Lesson number 5, water. The one change that had the most impact on my life, that created location independence for me, opened my mind, and helped me to achieve financial freedom, is minimalism. And minimalism it doesn't mean that I don't shower, or I don't have anything, or I don't know why I'm a bum. For me, it was a simple question: who do I really work for? And I realized that if I work for Google, I don't work for Google. Google works for me. Do you understand? It's Google who's building products and services and all this operation. So at the end of the month, they can give me salary. They work for me. They pay me. I don't pay them. They work for me. And when I have clients who wants my services, I don't work for them. They pay me. They go build a business, save money, come to me to give me the money. They work for me. You don't work for the companies you think you work for. You don't work for the clients you work for. Ask yourself, who's your boss? Your boss is all the brands that we are buying into. The Hugo Boss, the Prada, the Mercedes and the BMWs, the Rolex, the Apple and the Samsung. These are bosses. These are the ones putting signs on the streets or on the internet and saying, hey, Dean, there's a new jacket. Go find a job, get a client, save money, come to our shop, and give us your money. Hey, Dean, we have a new jacket. Go find a job, 9 to 5, work, save, come to our shop, give us your money. This is who we work for. We work for those brands who tell us, you need this watch, you need this shoe, you gotta have the 12 version. And when I stopped working for them, that's why I could save shit ton of money. That's why I could have a very light backpack and carry on and travel very spontaneously, creating this location independence, having this open mind about the world, and save money to create financial freedom. Who do you really work for? Who's your boss? Everything you buy is fake. You understand this? Every brand you buy. A real Rolex is the same as a fake Rolex. Exactly the same. It's just the story that they sell us. We believe in. That's exactly the same. Handbag is a handbag. Same materials, oftentimes the same factory. It's the ideas that we buy into. This is all my belongings. The carry-on, the day pack, my laptop, everything is very nice. A packaging so they don't think I'm a terrorist in the airport. But this is everything I own. I really own nothing, but I promise you guys I have everything. This is the most important lesson of my life. And if there's one take, something for you to grab onto and take with you today, would be say yes. I leave it to you, but that's my personal favorite. I didn't want to travel solo. I really had friends going back. But when I asked my best friend, my childhood friend, do you want to go to Barcelona for the weekend? His answer was, wait, how much is the flight? When is the flight? How are we getting from the airport to the city? How are we getting from the city to the airport? Are we going to take a car? Are we going to get robbed? What if we don't get robbed? Are we going to get food poisoning? What if they tow our car? What if we don't find tickets to come back? What if the weather is not right? By the time he finished his questions, I came back from Barcelona. I stopped using what, why, where, how, no. I started to say yes to anything and everything in life. I made yes my God, and I made yes my religion. Dean, do you want to hike an active volcano? Yes. Dean, do you want to try magic mushrooms? Yes. Dean, do you want to go to a flamenco show or to learn to dance? Yes. Dean, do you want to take a bus to some crazy mine in Guatemala? Yes, let's do it. Dean, do you want to give the opening keynote in Digital Nomads Israel? Yes, of course, yes. Everything good ever happened to me in my life is the result of me saying yes. I ask you, hike the mountain, dive the ocean, fly the skies, take that shot, drink that shot. Boom. Smell the flowers, hug the trees, eat the whole freaking cake. Say hi, not goodbyes. Hug, kiss, eat, pray, love, make love, stand tall, love them all. Open your heart. Let love in. Open your eyes. Don't blink. Skip 1 hour of sleep and say yes at least once a week. I ask you and you and you and you and you, pursue your dreams. Start a venture or go on an adventure. Travel far, travel light, be really wild. Be good, do good, feel good. Life is good. Say yes, yes, and yes. My digital nomad friends, I love you. I wish you an amazing Bansko Nomad Fest, and even more amazing personal journey. I have only one ask from you. Join me and say together with me, yes. Say yes. Yes! Thank you very much.